Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to consist of my top 5 players for Sheffield United in the 2017-18 season campaign. Just before I start the video, make sure to drop a like on it. I know that I'm on like 400 and something subscribers, but I'm going to set the target to 5 because it's a top 5 list. If you guys can get any more than that, that would be excellent. But the target for this video is 5 because it's a top 5 video. Obviously this season can't just be cut down to 5 main players. There's obviously been some other players who I believe could have got into this list. So I guess I will just give those an honourable mention. So the first one is actually Lee Evans. He obviously came in, I'm guessing I think it was in like the first third of the January transfer window. It was about just before halfway through, I'm pretty sure. And I thought that he was going to be worse than Ryan Leonard, to be honest. I wasn't expecting a huge amount from him. I thought it was quite a weird signing as well. Obviously on loan at Wigan in League One from Wolves' Championship, so I don't, if he was that good, I was thinking, you know, why didn't they give him a chance? They're expecting to do this quite well this season. Why not give your players a chance? And they got him loaned out last season, obviously on loan at Bradford as well. But we've bought him for a fee which I can't say that I know. I'm pretty sure it was undisclosed, and he's replaced Coots fantastically. I just can't believe how well he's done, to be honest, because we weren't expecting anybody to be able to fill that void this season. But Lee Evans has come in and done a great job of it. Billy Sharp is another player, 13 goals this season. He could have got onto the list on another day, but I just feel like there's some other more consistent players than him. George Baldock, a defender this time, I suppose winger you could say. He's not played, you know, for the first 2 or 3 months of the season. Freeman was more predominant in the side, but George Baldock has come in and made a great impression with the Blades fans. And Stearman is the last honourable mention. We're signing for around £1 million, I'm pretty sure. He's come in, shore up our defence to championship quality. He had that 2 or 3 stint out of the side, where 2 or 3 month stint out to the side where Jake Wright will play instead, where we just wasn't as good. And I'm just glad that we got Stearman in the summer. I thought it was a great championship signing, and you know, I was correct. So in 5th place is a centre back that you all know. It's Chris Basham, okay? The man standing at 6'3" tall, 29-year-old, has played 44 games for us this season with 1 bench appearance as well. So 45 out of 46 appearances for us this season. Absolutely fantastic. It's been very consistent as well, getting a 7.06 average for the whole season. You know, 44 games, getting over a 7 rating. These stats coming off who scored, by the way. You know, they're usually quite a dependent place to look, but 7.06 rating is nothing to be ashamed of, to be honest, from Christopher Basham. He scored 2, assisted 1. The goal I remember was that one that he got at home to Ipswich, when I'm pretty sure John Fleck crossed it in. He came leaping in and banged it into top corner, didn't he? Or bottom corner. It was to left at goal, to be honest, right from behind the goal when you're looking. But the other goal was Brentford, I'm pretty sure, near the end of the season. Brentford and near the end of the season, I'm pretty sure it was. And the assist, your guess is as good as mine. I've got no clue, to be honest. But yeah, at 5th place is Chris Basham. At 4th place it's going to be John Fleck, playing a 7.14 average rating this season, which again, that is absolutely amazing. This season has contributed, what is it, let's have a look at my sheet here, 7 assists, 2 goals. Obviously on them goals getting us started for the 4-2 victory against Sheffield Wednesday. The other goal, I feel like I should know it, but it's not coming to my head, so let's move past that. But he's played 41 games for this season. He's had a couple of games suspended. I think he had a couple of games dropped. I'm not sure when, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure he's been dropped for a couple of games. He's just been very consistent for us. He's had a few games where I've looked at him and thought he might need to get dropped next game. You know, we've got players that want to play more than him, but for the most part, he has been a fantastic player this season. And that match rating could be a lot higher than 7.14 if he were just them couple of performances where he did play to his normal standard. He got 14 yellow cards this season, including 1 in the penultimate game against Preston. If he'd have got one on that last day away at Bristol City, he'd have been out for the first 3 games of next season, which wouldn't have been amazingly good for us, would it, to be honest? But I'd say that a big downfall on his season would be the fact that we've missed Coots quite a fair bit. He obviously got injured against Burton Albion in November, and we've struggled to really replace Coots. As much as Lee Evans has tried, he's never going to be as good as for this season anyway. He just wasn't as good as Coots was. The composure, the accuracy, I suppose. Lee Evans has decent accuracy, but the accuracy Coots has got is probably one of the best at the club. Fleck is in 4th place. In at 3rd, it's Leon Clark, okay? He's 33 years old, racking in a 7.07 average rating for the season in 38 games, 1 off the bench. Scored 19 goals, assisted 5. It can't get much better for a 33-year-old in what could be one of his last seasons in the Championship. He hadn't had a huge amount in the Championship either beforehand, doing well. I'm pretty sure this is his best scoring season of his career, especially in the Championship. I'm not sure about in League One, but definitely in the Championship. As well as being a goal scorer, he's a tireless worker. He doesn't stop chasing the ball. He's a big team player, isn't he? He contributes when he can, obviously getting a couple of hat-tricks this season. He got one at Fulham at home. He got 4 goals against Hull. And I think that was in a November period, around there, maybe October, when he couldn't stop scoring. And I will never forget that Fulham game, to be honest, when Leon Clark scored 3, Samir Carruthers scored 1, and we still managed to lose 5-4. Fun game though, I've got to say, it was a very fun game. I suppose, I can't find my... There he is. Potentially younger players alongside him next year. We obviously got rid of Lavery. We're getting rid of Lavery anyway. We're getting rid of Hansen. Got rid of the Don, Clayton Donaldson, and we need at least 2 players to fill the void. I think, because Billy Sharp, there's no guarantee he's going to be as good. Leon Clark, the player I'm talking about, there's no guarantee he's going to be as good. Okay, David Brooks might be off. I've heard that Bournemouth are interested. Tottenham are interested. We could do with 2 more signings this summer. 2 signings this summer coming from the strike force, and then there's other positions as well to fill, isn't there? Obviously, I would love Leon Clark to do as well next season. I just can't see it happening. I just can't. Okay, you guys. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments, by the way. Do you think Leon Clark can replicate his success this season, next season, from what he did last season? So in 2nd place, it's going to be Mark Duffy. Now, before I start speaking about him, just watch this.
Oh, and it will reach now! Devastating finish! Well, I have to say, underneath my feet it is moving. Oh, and Duffy has got there for Sheffield United. Inside and outside he goes, that's a stunning goal! How on earth did he manage that? Extraordinary stuff!
Us Blades fans still haven't got over that day. For any non-Blades fans watching, anyway. But Duffy is 32-year-old. He got shipped out by Birmingham a couple of seasons ago. I'm not sure what the reason was, because they seemed to boo him. He must have had a fallout with club or something. But we signed him. Went in a title-winning season in League One. And a free-off, pretty sure it was. Chris Wilder knew what he wanted to do with him. I'm pretty sure he signed Chris Hussey at the same point. We all know who's come out the most successful out of them two. But Duffy, he's played 28 games starting, come off the bench 8 times. I'm surprised he's only played 36 games a season. I'm surprised he's missed 10. I don't know how that's happened, but he's assisted 9 and scored 3. Which is absolutely amazing from Duffy, to be honest. there's a couple of moments from him that I'll never forget. Obviously the goal that I've just shown you on screen, but I'm pretty sure it was like against Reading or someone boring. It was just the beautiful pass that he did along to Sharp to score. Basically, he ran into the box, it was too tight of an angle to score, and instead of trying to score, or trying to cross it, he literally just tapped it across goal, and Billy Sharp was there to tuck it in. If I can find a clip of that, you'd have saw it already. But it was just magnificent play from Duffy, and I'm hoping he can do it next season. But for next season to work for Duffy, I feel like he's going to need some more competition than he's had this season. Carruthers has been his closest competition in the first half season. The second half season has been Ricky Holmes. It's not good enough, is it? We've reverted a couple of times this season to playing three central midfielders. You know, Lundstrom filling the void, for example, which it did work in a couple of games, like I think Norwich away, but in a couple of games it really didn't work. So I suppose next season I feel like we might have to sign somebody to be some sort of competition. I've been saying it ever since I saw Barnsley went down. George Moncur would be a magnificent signing for us, to be honest. I thought that when I went to Oakwell away, he was absolutely amazing for Barnsley. I don't know what he's like on a more consistent basis, you know. Don't know whether he's had a good overall season, but as far as I'm aware, George Moncur could be the man to rival Duffy's position. Ricky Holmes isn't going to be able to do it, I don't think. David Brooks plays striker more than anything, if you're wondering about what my thoughts are on him. Samir Carruthers has been transfer listed, so in my opinion, the one to challenge Duffy or replace him is George Moncur. And then in at number one, I'm sure that you guys could have guessed it, seeing he's not been in the honourable mentions or this top 4 list previous. It's going to be Jack O'Connell in at number one, playing every single league minute for us this season in the EFL Championship. What a performer he's been, okay? Let's just get my notes out quickly here. So, his average rating, 7.13. Just to say he's 24 years old. He's not even hit his prime yet, and he's racking in the whole of the season for a side who's finished 10th in the Championship. It was shipped out by Brentford, who finished level on points with us this season, and he's come on leaps and bounds since that, let's be honest. 5.6 aerials won per game. That is amazing, especially when you think about the teams that don't always pump it up front. You know, we played Fulham, he's had 2 appearances against Fulham, 2 appearances against Wolves. You know, he wouldn't have got, I doubt he'd have got 6 aerial duels won in that game. And when you think about, you know, your Boltons, your Cardiff, who do pump it into the box per game, he's got to be getting 7 or 8 headers won per game in them sort of matches. It's been magnificent. I'm just hoping that we can keep him for next season, because he hasn't really been linked away, but you don't always have to be linked away to get a move away, alright? I believe that if we do sell him though, 15 million is the price tag I put on him. 15 million. He's been that good, okay? You see it these days where League One players rack up, you know, upwards, 6 million. Jack Marriott's probably going to do that this season if anybody wants to splash out that money for him. Why don't we try and get rid of our players for that much if the right price comes in for him? Apparently we're letting David Brooks go for 10 million. In 2 years' time, he's going to be worth triple that with how the market's going. So, yeah, top 5 list is right there, probably inverted for you guys to look. So there's no point in me showing you. Hopefully, I've done some fantastic editing for you guys to enjoy. Obviously, I edit it afterhand. I haven't really thought about the edit yet, but hopefully, you guys have stayed on the video until this point. So as I said earlier on the video, 5 likes. I almost said 10 then. 5 likes is the target for this video. If you can hit that, that is absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We've been going off the boil a bit. Admittedly, that is thanks to me not putting out the content as much as previous. But guys, hit the subscribe button for more regular content like this. Hit the bell notification button if you haven't already as well. Next to the subscribe button, it just notifies you when I've uploaded. So yeah, let's subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm looking forward to next season, guys. There's a lot of optimism about it, in my opinion.